Hi, welcome to this brief video presentation on how to properly enter in your SCBA into our FireHouse software on the server downtown. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up our remote desktop connection, make sure the address is correct in here, and I'm going to hit connect. My credentials are already saved here, but you'll have to enter in your username and password. Once in here, I'm going to open up the FireHouse software, and from here I'm going to go to the File menu. Open up the File menu and go down to Apparatus, Equipment, and Inventory and select the Batch Maintenance and Test Entry. See all this equipment that's popped up, but I just want to look at, by clicking this, I just want to look at SCBAs. Okay, you'll see a large number of them in here. This is where you select what SCBA you're going to check. So I'll just select this one. And I'll tell you what, if I have two to select, if I select my first one, hold the control button down and select the next one, it'll allow me to select however many I want actually. I'm going to just do these two for now. Once they're selected, I'm going to hit the OK button down here. You can see this little menu window pops up. If I drop this down, you'll see two SCBA equipment numbers in there ready to be entered. So I like to hit the tab button a lot in combination to the mouse, so I'm going to tab over to job here. If I open this up, you see our choices, and this is actually going to be a SCBA daily inspection. See, it's DI. I don't like to open that every once in a while. I just kind of remember that it's DI, so if I type that in, it's going to pop up daily inspection. I tabbed over, and it's priority. I open this up, here are my options. Well, this is kind of preventive maintenance, right? So I just know it's a number 2, so I just put in 2. I tab over, station. I'm at this station, and I'm on this shift. Tab over again. Once I get down here, I want to make sure I click completed instead of scheduled, otherwise I'll be scheduling an event. I'll tab over date's fine, start time, I'll say it's this time when I started, and I finished my test in about 5 minutes, let's say. Okay, so I'll just tab on over to staff ID. I can open it up and search for myself, but if you know it, just type it in, it'll populate your name. So I'll just tab over a few more times, and I'm over to the next tab, cylinder pressure. What was the pressure of the cylinder when you began the test? Your inspection. Well, mine was this. Alright, what was the pressure of the cylinder when you ended your test? Well, hopefully the same, unless you had to refill it or something like that. Down here, I'm going to check the appropriate boxes. The regulator passed, the face piece passed. I didn't clean and sanitize this time, but the connections are okay, and then the entire apparatus is okay. Fantastic. So everything's in there. One additional detail that helps with documentation and also just adds to your events that you've done for the day is if you click this other tab. And other, if you click staff activity, it's going to ask you if you want to participate as a staff member. Sure, you bet. I'm going to open up the SCBA drop down and double click the SCBA daily check. Right here, I can just add a few more things. If it's blank and you know the answer, why not fill it in? So this is happening at station 2 and I'm on engine 2. Type it in there and I can just hit save. Done. It's saving it. You can see this thing kind of blinking, saving it. I'm going to click save this and we're done. I've entered in 2 SCBAs in a pretty prompt manner, and without reciting each one of my steps, it can happen a lot faster. So if I look here, journal, if I were to open up the journal just to see what actually happens here, let me click department events. Nothing here. Right here, let's see here. So if I go down, you're going to see right here, engine 2 activity SCBA daily check. Fantastic. But also, you know, that's it shows up here in addition to this tab here, since you've added yourself as staff activity for this event. So anyway, that's how to properly enter in your SCBAs into FireHouse. Hope this was helpful. Thanks much.